There's a lot that you can do, but the one thing that you can't do is disrespect your mother,
Mm.
right? Or treat your sisters in this way or that way. Boy, when there's not a man in the house, he's going to be less disciplined. He's going to be more wild, like the statistics are out the window on what happens with boys.
Yeah.
A father teaches a boy that what's in this home is worth protecting.
It's not that I'm sitting here worried I'm going to be a bad dad, but I'm conscious. I mean, that's the words you used. But going back to something you said previously is I'm conscious about my power to bring death, right? Which would be going back to that foundational truth that you hold of you're either bringing life or death. Is that I'm constantly aware that I have the potential to walk into the room today and cause death. So if I keep that and to pay attention to when and why I do that, like I didn't get enough sleep, I didn't process my work, I didn't like call a friend and connect before I walk in and then dump all this crap on my wife. That's really not her responsibility,
That's great. Do you do that?
I'm getting better. Okay, so I have this really interesting podcast with this guy, older gentleman, and he said there are certain things. So like me and my wife, we talk about everything, right? We talk about everything. But he said there's certain things that you as a man need to make decisions around, and you can't put that on your wife's shoulders to make those decisions. Yeah. And so it just unlocks something new for me. Like my primary job is to provide security for her to feel like she can open up and flourish. So if I'm coming home every day talking about, oh my gosh, the business is about to go bankrupt or something like that, that's going to cause some serious okay, well, I better train my daughters how to not depend on a man.
Trust for security.
Or whatever. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I don't think, though, that means that if shit's going to fall apart, that I'm hiding it and lying about it. But I can't put the weight of that on her. So anyways, yes, I will hit up a friend. I have a couple of friends that I'll hit up and process something with, because sometimes I just need to process it. And if I process it with her, I create there's no security. Right. Depending on what it is. So I might process it with somebody and then bring it into the right frame. That's going to not have her question whether there's going to be food or whatever. I mean, I'm being a little extreme, but just some thoughts there. Okay. I do want to go, dude, Vincent. I'm like, dude, you're so incredible, bro. You're so rad. There's so many nuggets, dude. Okay. You talking about the presence of a father, like even if you're not physically there, you said a word that it's not a word I use regularly. And I just want to get your version of what this means. But you said that the presence of a father brings reverence to the home. What do you mean by that?
Oh man, one of my big things with my son is like, there's a lot that you can do, but the one thing that you can't do is disrespect your mother. Right? Or treat your sisters in this way or that way. Like a fatherless boy, when there's not a man in the house, he's going to be less disciplined. He's going to be more wild, like the statistics are out the window on what happens with boys.
Yeah.
That like a father teaches a boy that what's in this home is worth protecting.
Yes. Yes. And okay, and that will speak to his soul, right? He might not understand conceptually why, but like, dude, the reality is a Disney princess movie. The girls are looking at the princess and the boys are looking at the prince. Like we can't unlock, like that's just the truth. And so when you speak to your son in that way of provider, protector, you give him opportunities to step into that and you reveal to him, that's going to speak to his soul. So dude, what's in this home is worth protecting versus just you're supposed to be nice to your sisters because you have sisters.
Right. Or like, like somehow the responsibility of the household doesn't depend on everyone in the family.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Like it's like I call it like the lost art of big family.
Hmm.
You have a big family too,
Yeah, five
and it's
kiddos.
like
Yeah.
all the stuff that works, it works because everyone is invested in what happens in the home.
Mm.